Hello, my name is Leonardo and I'm from MaximoCon. On today's video, I'm gonna show you the security groups application that we can access through the Start Center here or the security module. In this application, we have the options to grant or revoke access to the user, amongst other configuration. Let me show you two of the main groups that we have here in the system. These are groups that comes with the system. Basically, everyone consists in all Maximo users, and the MaxAdmin is the group for the Maximo administrators. I think that the names are self-explanatory, right? So let's go to the MaxAdmin group, where I can show you a few of the features that we have in this application. I'll try to show you the main or the most important features that we have. Starting with the Start Center template, which is the template that you saw in the beginning of the video that we can set up per group. But if you have a user using more than one group, you have tabs in the Start Center showing the different Start Centers that you might have. Here we have the sites. For this group here, we have all the users authorized for all sites. If I want to restrict sites, I need to untick this box and add the sites individually. But this is not the case for MaxAdmin. And this is the most important tab in the application, which is the Applications, Grants and Revokes. We can filter here work order tracking to show you a very specific application, and of course one of the most important that we have, and of course one of the most important that we have in the system, which is the work order tracking. We have the main options that we can grant access, which is the delete, new, read, and save. We can also attach conditions to it that will extend the group access. Also, we have the signature options where we can specifically grant or revoke access. For example, the user cannot change status. Let's find here the change status. Let's say that I want the users to be able to save, but they can't change status in the record. So this is very specific access that you can grant or revoke. And again, you can also use conditions here. Let's not change the MaxAdmin group. Let's keep it as is now, okay? But this is the basic and most important functionality of this application. And as you can see, it is very simple to manage. I'm not going to go through all of the tabs and features of this application because you have a lot of information here. But for example, the limits and tolerances that are set per organization, that you can have put PR, PO, contract invoice limits and tolerances. You can, as you can see, we have per org here, not per group, but it can be attached to different security groups. So for example, you have a groups of managing directors, supervisors. You can determine different limits of authorization, okay? The data restrictions, this is very important for Maximo administrators that do a lot of changes in the system. For example, I can create an attribute restriction for the work order. Let's select the work order object here. Let's say that I want to make asset number required. So the attribute asset number. And I want to restrict this rule to work for the work order tracking application only. The type can be hidden, read only, or required. As I say, I want to make this field required. I could also attach a condition here with an expression. For example, make the asset num required only when the location is filled. I can create a condition here with an expression which is basically a where clause. I'm not going to go through this now because this is out of the scope of this video, but check out a new video in the future covering all the resources against conditions and security restrictions, okay? Let me save this group here. Now we have the asset num required for all the members of the Max admin group, but I could also create global data restrictions that would work for all the groups and all the users. And this is the users tab where we can see all the users that belongs to the group. And I want to show you one very important information that we can see here in the security profile in the user application. These are all the permissions for this user. As you can see, we have several system level applications and we have site level applications. The Max admin grants the user to access through all sites. Therefore, we have all the sites here, but let's say that you have a user that belongs to several groups. In that case, this tab here is very useful because you might have a user asking you about the access that he currently doesn't have. You can check here, for example, if the user has access to save work orders. So we just expand here the work order tracking. And let's see if he has access to save. Here it is. The user has access to save the work order. And that's it. These are the main information that I can explain to you now about this application. Let's go to the work order tracking application to show you that the attribute is required as created here. Here we go. The asset number is required only for the users that belongs to the Max admin group. Of course, let's say that you want to make this field required for all the users in the system. You can put it on everyone group or as a global data restriction. That's it for this video. I hope you like it. If you have any questions at all, please call us, send an email or add a comment below, and please let me know if you need any assistance. Many thanks for your time and see you later.